Hello! So, I, the darts referee, am going to Q School. Now, I want to just go through and make a video explaining why I'm going to Q School, the reasons behind it, what's going on in my head, how is this all going to work, and why the hell am I spending this amount of money to enter a tournament that's I'm almost 100% definitely going to lose it. So at the start of the year, I had this crazy idea that I would like to start playing darts again, and I wanted to see how good I could get over the course of the year. Now, I've played darts for years and years. I played when I was a kid, and I played a bit when I was a teenager and stuff like that. But over the last few years, I've not really played darts at all. I've always been involved in darts. I've liked watching darts. I've liked captaining in darts teams, and I've liked doing all that sort of stuff. But I've never really been that interested in playing. So at the start of the year, I had nothing better to do but play darts, really. There was not a lot going on. The pubs weren't really open. You couldn't do anything, couldn't go anywhere. And I decided to order all the bits I needed, put up a dartboard, which you can see right there, and start playing darts a little bit more regularly. So average-wise at the beginning of the year, I was averaging high 30s, like potentially low 40s, high 30s. If you know what that means, that's not good. That's not very good darts at all, really, especially for someone who's got the idea of going to Q School within the next year. And I just thought to myself, I wonder how good I can potentially get myself within a year. And I wanted to go make a video and go through all of that, go through like why I'm doing Q School, go through if I've improved, how much have I improved, and sort of how I'm feeling before going, because it's a big step and it's a little bit of a crazy one, especially for someone like me. So why am I going to Q School? Basically, I just wanted to set myself a challenge. I wanted to see what I could do, and I wanted to go and play in a PDC event. So I had a lot of opportunities when I was younger to play in the youth tour, which is now the development tour, but I never took them opportunities because I never really wanted to play. But today, it's a lot different. Today, I really want to play darts, and I think Q School is going to be a really fun way of doing that. It's going to be a really fun way of testing myself and seeing if I play against better players, do I improve? So one of the reasons why we're going to Q School is to try and kickstart something in myself to improve and get better at darts. Another reason why I'm going to Q School is basically for you guys. I think I can make a very, very fun, enjoyable video for you. So people like you, if you're sat at home and you want to know what Q School's like, but you don't want to pay the money to go, or you want to just find out what goes on at Q School, that's the video that I want to make. I want to make a really fun video where I go to Q School, I let you know what happens, I show you exactly what goes on behind the scenes, I show you exactly what goes on in a player's head, and I show you exactly what happens when you go to Q School, basically. So that video will be out straight after Q School, but I think that will be a fun and a good video, so keep your eyes peeled for that one, sort of mid to late January. Another thing is, I just wanted to give myself a goal. I wanted to give myself something to do, and I wanted to give myself something to play for. So yeah, I'm not the best dart player in the world. I've been very up and down, and yeah. So at the start of the year, I was averaging high 30s, low 40s. It wasn't very good. But, you know, I was pretty much a brand new dart player again. I hadn't played darts properly in years, and I wanted to start playing again. So So average-wise at the moment, I am very up and down. So about 4 months ago, I definitely hit a peak in my game where I was playing the best darts I'd ever played in my life. I was throwing good averages. I was throwing like mid 70-ish averages quite regularly. I had one at Super League. I had a few in tournaments and stuff, and I played quite well. It was starting to go well, and then it kind of just fell off the face of the earth, really. From there, I've been very up and down, but mainly sort of going down. And it's not until literally yesterday where I thought, this is stupid, this is a bad idea. So yesterday I played in a darts tournament, and I lost, but I played well. It was the first time I played well in probably about 2 or 3 months, and I felt like I was good enough to play darts at that point. I lost to 2 players who are much better than me, who would probably both get through Q School or have a good chance of getting to at least would make stage 2 at Q School, and I give them both a good run for their money, and I played well. One of the games I hit a 15 dart leg and then threw 12 darts, left 78 and didn't get a go at it. I worked out the average roughly to be about 78, 79. His was probably about, I don't know, 85, 86. And then another guy I played against, I hit 2 180s against him. I hit a nice checkout, and he was just better than me. But it gave me a bit of confidence to say that, you know what, it doesn't matter if you lose. All that matters is you're a lot better than you were at the start. The idea of this whole series was to get better, was to improve, and was to make a difference and see if you can actually play darts to any sort of standards. And even though I'm still losing, I feel like I'm playing darts to a decent standard. I feel like the standard that I'm playing darts at would have beaten a lot of players in that room. I just happened to get a pretty bad draw, and that's the way that darts goes. So what are my thoughts heading on to Q School? It's a weird one for me because it's completely new. I have literally no idea. I don't know what to expect. I don't know how I'm going to handle the pressure. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to play or not. I don't know if I'm going to be a real bag of nerves or whatever. So one of the things obviously is I have the YouTube channel. There's going to be a lot of eyes on me. There's going to be a lot of people looking out for me. There's going to be a lot of people who want to sort of like tell me that I'm making a bad decision, tell me that I'm wasting my money, tell me that I could have spent it on someone else or I could have done something else. And there's going to be people who are going to be laughing at me if I don't play very well, but there's also going to be people who really support me and really want me to do well. And to be honest, I'm really thick-skinned when it comes to YouTube and stuff. I do not care. You can comment whatever you want. It doesn't really affect me 9 times out of 10. So I'm not really worried about the people who are going to be taking the mick out of me. I'm more worried about the people who want me to do well. They're the ones who, in my mind, I've got to play well for, and I'm hoping that that doesn't become too much of a thing for me. It doesn't become too much for me. It's not too much pressure on me, because I just don't know how I'm going to handle it. It seems weird. It seems like, you know if you handle pressure well or not. You know how to deal with it. You know how to do this and do that and the other, and you know how to get past it. But I feel like this is a completely different situation. This is a situation where people are going to be watching me, people are going to be looking at me, and people are going to be really analysing what I'm doing, and there's not a lot I can do about it. So I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I don't know if I'm going to be nervous. I don't know if I'm going to struggle. I don't know if I'm going to just break down, and I just have no idea. I don't know if maybe I'm going to go there and I'm going to have the best week of my life. And I'm going to maybe make it to stage 2. I probably won't, just so you know. But I just don't know. I have literally no idea how this is going to go, and I'm excited to find out. So another reason why I am going to Q School as well is because it opens up the challenge tour for me next year. The challenge tour is something that obviously the standard wise at the moment is higher than what I am, but the best way to get better is to play people who are better than you. So who knows? Maybe the challenge tour will be the making of me. Maybe the challenge tour will be the reason why next year I go to Q School and it makes more sense, or people actually think I've got a chance, or I even think I've got a chance. Because at the moment, unless I play my A game, there's absolutely no way I'm getting a tour card. But that's basically it, guys. So I wanted to just explain why I'm doing it, and all that sort of stuff, and explain basically how I'm getting on and what chances I think I have and how I'm feeling about it, because it's a big deal for me. It's a big deal, but I'm really looking forward to it. Hope you guys follow along on Dart Connect. And anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Wish me luck.